been sitting and waiting our turn because I see you have been everywhere. And I can imagine that you're exhausted.
It's not easy.
Listen, so this morning I saw a photo of you just moments ago. Let me clear my throat. Of you and hubby, hand in hand, your heads together, and you had taken a photo on Instagram. And I could just say, Uncle for me, but it's like, give me some strength, let me give you some strength.
I know, right?
So we move on. And you see, these are the parts that people don't get to see, and sometimes because of time constraints and Nema Baby, you don't get to talk about. But tell us some of the painful things that you've been through just to be able to get Celestial Praise going on, or even the Celestine Donkor brand going. Tell us, share with us this morning.
A lot. Let me say the one that quickly comes to mind is our initial reception in the industry. The first people we approached, to encourage us, to listen to our sound and, see if we have a future. But the feedback we got is that the songs we are releasing, it doesn't have a future.
Hey,
yeah.
They didn't know Agbebolo was coming.
This song hasn't got a potential, And another thing was, I need to lose weight to appeal to people. Wait, no, my So we had those depressing feedback, and we just didn't give up. But when God wants to do something with you, He takes the very thing that people don't like, and He honors you with Himself. And so, it hasn't been rosy at all. Denials, rejection. We've been through it all. Sleepless days, disappointments. Last minute disappointment, we've seen it all. But, when you are focused on something and you are determined to make it work, nothing will make you give up.
Because God has the final say.
Exactly.
He has the final say.
Yeah.
Celestine, you're very welcome to our studios this morning.
Thank you.
I pray that you have a little energy to engage us for. I mean, how many minutes do we even have? Like some 20, 15 minutes.
I do.
I hope you have some energy for us. So, from what you just said, in your estimation, do you think Ghanaians have accepted the Celestine Donkor brand now?
By the grace of God. Okay. By the grace of God. I see it from the downloads. I see it from the engagements, from churches. I see it from when I sing, the way the people respond to me. I've been to other people's concerts, as a guest singer, where the patrons say they came because of me.
Oh,
and
wow.
that is very...
Oh, even as a guest?
Yes.
You're not the main host of the show.
No.
But because you are there, let me say, as a side attraction, they come because of you.
So I've had
Woman, you're blessed.
That feedback. So, I feel very, very received.
Wow.
Even though some places that you expect, you don't get the same reception everywhere. But largely, I would say that it's working.
And would you say Ghanaian gospel music is working at the moment? Is it working?
It is by the grace of God. From the winning of awards, the ultimate award coming to the gospel side. Okay. And then looking at...
Dana Hamilton, you mean?
Dana Hamilton, Joe Metal. For them to get those big wins is a really, really, positive light. And also, when we look at how our events are being sold out these days, it's really amazing.
So you see, as if you knew I was going to ask that question, what are you guys doing differently? Because first, you can say a sorry concert. But these days, when you even come for the interviews, you stress on the time. Come on time, because if you don't come on time, you won't get it. What are you doing right?
I would say that we are putting in a lot of excellence these days. We are not doing mediocre things anymore.
Sorry, why?
We are not taking things for granted. We are not going that, oh, we're gospel, so it has to be a certain way.
Yeah.
We are going all out. We are matching, you know, boot for boot with every other music in the world, you know, and we do the stage lights and we do the quality recordings, productions. And we use the red and the black magics, you know, and everything, you know, that you go, you know, excuse my word, secular stage and you see, we are bringing it on board on the gospel. And arrangements on point, live performances on point, and you know, it's just beautiful. It wasn't like before, you know, where people think, oh, it's gospel, so you have to do it. You know, we are going
mediocre because it's gospel. Because that's when you're
and
but it mustn't be so, was it?
Yes, it should. God is a God of excellence, and He wants everything. I mean, look at you. God created.
Hallelujah, somebody.
You are absolutely.
Thank you.
Gorgeous.
Mommy gorgeous on the way. Mommy gorgeous back home. So that's the picture there on the screen, the one that I was talking about this morning. And I see that this man has given you a lot of ginger.
Yeah.
If I ask you to describe your husband in 3 words, what would you say?
He's a destiny helper.
So scared. He's a destiny helper.
Yeah.
Did you pray for him or he happened to you?
He just happened. He happened.
How did he
even
happen?
though, like, when I was choosing a spouse for marriage, I prayed. And I had a lot of prophetic words, you know.
Okay.
And I'm saying this on purpose for anybody who is in that place right now. Who to choose. At the time, the word I had was, I'll marry a man of God. And I hear it everywhere I go. But when I was ready for it, every suitor around me who was man of God was not the one I looked for. No.
And you would taste
No. Because, you know, I think if God will, I'll marry a man of God, God will work it out anyway.
Right.
Yeah. So we shouldn't be limited to things we hear. Know yourself and go for what you want. And pray.
So you followed your intuition.
Yes.
Even though everyone around you was saying, and even the prophecies that were coming were telling you, "Obe were a man of God, Obe were a man of God." Wow.
It depends on the man of God, but this is a complete, full-blown man of God.
But you know,
Without color.
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, just because he's not clerical does not mean that he's not a man of God.
And so
I see.
Yeah.
And I'm told he's your manager as well.
He's my manager.
Business, no wonder.
Oh yeah, compa.
What has been your biggest fight?
Biggest fight.
Aye.
Time. Me say me toilet.
Na me hwe wa. We lash back. We cry. Me share we na about 4,000.
I tell you, and he's a man who is on time. Like he doesn't joke with time. So we always have that fight. Even when I try. And he is so annoying. When you are trying,
he is annoying or you are annoying.
Listen, let me tell you why he's annoying. The day I decide I'll be on time,
okay,
he will come and stand by you and say, "Minim se uwie kra kwatena car mu a me wie jaw." I mean, how annoying can that be?
I can't even.
He's trying to put that.
Roland is married, so I'm sure he can relate to that one. Wow, destiny helper.
Yes.
What's his full name?
Mr. Emmanuel Kofi Donkor.
Now, what friend is saying?
Sweet.
Oh wow, sweet. So he doesn't compete with anybody in the house. When he hears sweet, he knows it's him. Do you know why I'm asking? Because most of the time you call your spouse a baby, and the kids are saying, "Mommy, why are you calling daddy baby?"
No. This one sweet. When my kids were growing, they were all calling him sweet because that was the name I got so used to it. And when I'm angry, I call him sweetie.
Or someone will say, I
do romantic sweet.
I get it.
You know, when they told me you were coming, I always said that, and I was selling cookie, that you always reminded me of the top American gospel singers. Many of the time because of your looks and all that, and the voice.
Thank you.
What usually gives you inspiration for the next project? Because you know sometimes you listen to yourself and you think you may sound the same, the lyrics may be the same, etc. And so you have. It means that you have to go deep innately to bring in new lyrics to make the words different and the rhythms also different.
Okay, so I watch what's going on in our space, the gospel space, not just Ghana but beyond, everywhere, and I look at what I've done in the past. So it has to be better than what I've already done.
Certainly.
So you're your own competition.
Exactly.
You don't look at what other people are doing.
No,
You don't look at trends.
I see trends,
Okay.
but I see them.
Okay.
But you need to maintain focus because there is something people like about you.
Okay.
And you need to really maintain that.
Yeah.
If you try to be other people, you lose what they love about you.
Okay.
Because I emerged in the industry through, I actually got attention through the airway features I did. And so
I tried the Mau Bobo Mau Jojo. I couldn't do it. I really wanted to join that challenge. I was happy that nobody challenged me to do it.
I'm challenging you today.
Oh, Celestine, take it slow. Mau Jojo, Mau Bobo, I'm a cooler.
This year,
But me, I been so. But not into mental.
this year's Celestial Praise,
Yes.
why should we be there? What is going to be the turning point for us?
Okay, so I would say that if my ministry has blessed you in every little or big way, I want you to come and celebrate with me because it's my 10th anniversary, the 10th edition of Celestial Praise. And I've said it many times, that I started without a hit song. And I started when I wasn't even, there wasn't even any female hosting concerts at the time. And there were people who had bigger songs than myself, but I started at the time. And looking back and looking at where the event has gotten to, it's been God, and I want you to come celebrate with me. I'll be excited to see you. That's number one. And then also, we have a book we've authored together, my husband and I.
Oh, fantastic.
And we hear a lot of people asking us how we do it. Do we fight at all? We do fight. How we met, we had a virtual relationship. That's how we met. And we met after a year of talking on phone. And we've shared our story in that book and how we manage this ministry together. So the book actually talks about teamwork, partnership, and everything that any couple or people who come together to do. And you need to be inspired about. You need to get the book. So yes, the book is part of the celebration, as well as, of course, that atmosphere of praise that will always elevate your spirit, your soul, and refresh you for the next 1 year till we meet again. Yes, so come for all these reasons.
Okay.
Date,
And
venue?
Sit March coming
It is.
Monday. In fact, we
Oh,
have 6
fantastic.
days to go.
It's a great holiday too.
Yes, it's a holiday.
Time?
And 4 p.m. at Victory Bible Church. Yes, and tickets are going for 60 Ghana regular, VIP is 100, and then double for 100 as
The
well.
Victory Bible Church when?
Awoshi.
Awoshi. Victory Bible Church.
Victory Bible Church. Reverend Tekia Boys Church.
That's the main.
Yes.
The main
the
man
main
himself.
But where do we find tickets? Is it anywhere online or anywhere to go physically to go get
It's
them?
strictly electronic, so
Okay.
you need to dial *447
Okay.
*1762 hash, *447 *1762 hash
Hold
on your
hold
phone right
hold
now.
Star
447.
447. My friend no kramba. 447.
Yes, *1762
*17 hash. 62
hash.
and then hash.
I
Okay.
think that's the new trend now.
Right.
It makes it
Yes.
easier.
It's very easy, and you can buy it from all networks.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when you dial it, you follow the prompts and you
Right,
get your
right.
And then
preferred
you get
choice.
your-
But what's our appetite a little bit? I've seen flyers, but I don't want to go ahead of myself. So tell us, who's on the bill that day aside you?
We have PSA Esther.
Charlie, she's weighing too. Only a girl crowd.
Yeah.
And then in life, it be all Bobby.
That's my girl.
Oh, she is.
Yeah.
You see what I told you about the American?
Yeah, I know, that's my girl.
I love her so much,
Right, right.
And we all know she has a song of the moment. And that's one thing I love, when I see my colleagues, pushing
Yeah.
and making the gospel exciting so
Right,
that
right.
when we have events, we can get people to come
Exactly.
and minister.
Exactly.
So we want everyone to succeed. So PSA is doing it, and she is on the bill because, of course, YMEA cannot miss
Yeah,
this
yeah.
edition. And we have a Baba Christie as well. And we have Nana Yawasari. You know Nana Yawasari?
Yes, yes.
You know, a lot of people might not even remember in the back. We sing his songs.
Right,
I mean,
right.
Oduma, Kuma, and stuff like that. I should rap up it. Oduma, Kuma.
I remember
that
him.
one. And then we have MOG,
Okay.
Irene Logan,
Right.
and then NK Ogboriche from Nigeria.
Oh,
And my
nice.
sister Evelyn Wanjiru from Kenya.
I see.
Wow. Wow.
United it's AU.
It's like
I
a
would
Pan
say-
AU is in the
yeah.
building.
Victory Bible Church.
Yeah, AU is in the
6th of
building.
March
Yes.
from 4
Yeah.
p.m. Again, the code.
*447 *1762 hash. Yeah.
Celestial
That's how to
Celestial
buy it.
praise.
Yes.
And we are celebrating Ghana. So come rocking your African pride.
Right.
And I recommend ATL Fabric because they are sponsoring us, you know,
Okay.
and clothing us for the day.
Okay.
And also Tang Palace Hotel. Thank you for your support.
And thank me. Thank you. Well done, that's right.
Airport View Hotel,
Airport View.
Juno Restaurant, Oheza Studios, and all the beautiful support you give me. Kenya
Thank you.
Airways, thank you for your support.
Thank you too. Thank you too for coming this morning.
Thank
we will
you.
be there on Monday to support
And of
you.
course, TV3.
Thank you.
Well, let's do some birthdays.
What have I done without you,
I
TV3?
know, right? You've done
Yeah.
everything with us.
Thank you.
You're